Hello everybody, welcome back to Solving Standard. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is Big Red. This deck's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I love making some treasure with Wily Goblins, getting some value out of treasure map, and you know what? Sweltering Sun, Chandra, we've got a lot of board wipes, we've got a lot of big stuff. Sunbird's Invocation making an appearance here. So this deck is pretty fun. It's definitely struggles against some of the control decks. I'll say that up front. The sideboard attempts to address it with discard, but it does have a pretty solid matchup against a lot of the creature decks running around. And you know what? That's a lot of the format at this moment. All right, this hand obviously would have been better on the play, but we can go Wily Goblin into Treasure Map. Looks like our opponent's on Mono Black Aggro, where this Sweltering Sun will probably be pretty good here at some point. Now there's a Sunbird's Invocation to ramp to. I like it. All right, so the dream here is that we actually draw a Chandra next turn and are able to ramp straight into that Sunbird's Invocation, but we'll see here. We have 5 draws on our deck that allow us to do that. Mountain wasn't one of them, but you know what? It's not bad. Oh, we get to play a treasure map here. Not sure what our opponent's up to, but they're giving us no reason to play Sweltering Suns quite yet. I may as well even attack. I'm not going to block next turn. Hoping our opponent plays something else into the into a Sweltering Suns, and we can follow that up with Sunbird's Invocation. Say some sort of blue-black. It might be control. It might just be control with Aetherborns. Certainly seems to be possible, but all of the cards we have are good against that. Getting this map going is pretty important for that. I'm going to go ahead and keep that Cut Ribbons, both because Ribbons is a win condition later, and it allows us to get rid of the Aetherborn without burning the Sweltering Suns. Okay, well, just kidding. We will be using Sweltering Suns now, and that's perfectly reasonable now. It'll be a 2-for-1 for us, sort of. I mean, our Goblin equates to a treasure, but all right, so maybe some sort of blue-black mid-range deck here. Wow, I could just play Chandra, though. Not going to, because I think just the plan of wiping the board and then, you know, taking up treasure map is better. But if I was feeling greedy, I could Chandra, take out Gonti, and then try to block the Gifted Aetherborn to save Chandra. That feels pretty optimistic. Much better just clear the board here. With that way, you know, our opponent has whatever they this face down magic card they were going to cast. We can take up treasure map. Well, you know, Death Magic is pretty good though. As a matter of fact, that's not going to be fun to fight through. -7 destroy all non-zombie creatures. Okay. Field of Ruin, huh? Don't think we need another land at this point. All right, so we have options here. I think I can flip the treasure map and then play Sunbird's Invocation with the treasures from it. Yeah, keep Glorybringer on top. We need something to poke at Liliana. All right, well, this is a sort of matchup where, in theory, this Sunbird's Invocation will be very good. You know, we do have to fight through a Liliana, which is problematic. Obviously, it's a very powerful card. But we are going to be able to grind out advantage over the next several turns to try and do that. Reaver, oh, interesting removal spell. Okay. And our life total is in an okay position. All right, we'll go ahead and start things off here by playing this Glorybringer. See what we hit off the Sunbird's Invocation spin. Fun for everyone, I'd say. Oh, how about we just play the Chandra off of it? Not bad. All right, so here's what I'm actually going to do given our hand. I'm going to attack Chandra and exert. That way we can then plus our Chandra. Well, maybe I don't even need to exert. Maybe I just attack Chandra without exerting. The problem is these stupid tokens are going to be a problem. And in theory, Glorybringer plus a Chandra plus is going to kill Liliana. That's 8, and Liliana's going to be at 9, huh? So, all right, I guess I just don't do it. I just attack Liliana here. In theory, our opponent can't remove Chandra. Won't be playing that one. All right. Yes, I would like to redirect. Okay. All right, so we'll pass a turn. Liliana is down to 1. It can go back up to 3, but we should be able to handle it one way or another. Pull from tomorrow for 4 is pretty good, though. I guess we're all fighting. We all have card advantage engines working in this one. Both players with Planeswalkers. Our opponent's probably going to have a Vraska's Contempt for our Chandra here, which is sort of problematic, but they have a lot of cards now, that's for sure. You know, on the one hand, they have 5 cards in hand, but we are going to have 5 cards in hand when we untap as well. All these zombies might be the problem when it's all said and done. Ravenous Chupacabra. Well, here's this dumb card. Pretty good against Glorybringer. All right, well, if our Chandra survives that, we get to take out the Liliana and then, you know, try to deal with the board state. This Chandra soaked up a lot of life for us as well. Can't overlook that. And we're going to get more turns here with Sunbird's Invocation, which, as it turns out, is also pretty powerful. All right, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and start by getting rid of the Liliana. Step 1, I'd say. Step 2, I think, is to just probably play the Chandra. This gives us the most information. If we play the other Chandra and see what we get off of the Sunbird's Invocation, we get a lot of good cards, as it turns out. Rekindling Phoenix is an interesting one. It's not very good against Vraska's Contempt, but if our opponent had Vraska's Contempt, they would have used it on Chandra already, so I may as well take the Phoenix here. We get double activations out of Chandra, obviously, here. This is all part of my plan to control the board, for what it's worth. Now we'll cut the Chupacabra down. See if we get lucky off of this. We only get to look at 2, but we did. All right, we'll take out a zombie. We'll take out the Chupacabra. And we will go ahead and I think just plus Liliana here. This way, even if our opponent has removal, we still get a turn with it. I would love to play that. However, I'm not going to get a chance quite yet. All right, so we're going to draw another card with the Treasure Cove next turn. And we'll have, hopefully, a Chandra activation as well. Although that won't trigger Invocation, but... oh. Okay. Chandra won't trigger Sunbird's Invocation, but it will, give us... we'll get to see another card, at least. Also, our opponent doesn't have good attacks here. They're basically suiciding things in to our bird. All right, so yeah, this is good. The bird is pretty good. Oh my gosh. 5 life or discard a card, huh? Well, now we're under some pressure. Sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker or lose 5 life. Well then. That's pretty good against... oh, I forgot to draw a card at the end of the turn. Whoops. I got scared by the cruel reality. That's probably fine. Guess I'll lose 5 life this time around. Oh, I have to sack. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a disaster. Okay. Well, that's going to be pretty difficult to beat. Go ahead and start things off by plussing the Chandra, see what we get here. Wily Goblin. You know what? I'm going to cast Wily Goblin. Has a little bit of value right now, it turns out. Also, for what it's worth, I guess next turn anyways, this Phoenix, along with it plays pretty well against Cruel Reality. Another Sunbird's Invocation, huh? Okay. Yeah, I sure wish I had not forgotten to play that properly last turn so that I would be able to Magma Spray something here. But Sunbird's Invocation also triggers Sunbird's Invocation, it turns out. And I guess we'll just take this Glorybringer. Or this Noxious Gearhulk. Probably this Noxious Gearhulk. All right, so I'd say a lot of scary stuff going on here. Obviously. We're playing against a Cruel Reality. On the other hand, we're actually kind of all right. Our opponent has some cards, but as long as we can keep this around, we can deal with, well, we can't do that anymore, but life still goes on here. So our opponent still has to deal with, some pretty scary stuff. Good to know. This is going to be pretty key against a Cruel Reality. That's a nice win condition. We fought through some scary stuff, but now we're going to untap with double Sunbird's Invocation, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't have any big cards in our hand to cast, but Gifted Aetherborn, sure, no biggie. All right, well, I will sacrifice this Wily Goblin. All right, and there's a Field of Ruin, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and start things off with Chandra. I would like to play Captain Lannery Storm. That's pretty nice. Lannery Storm actually combos pretty well with Old Treasure Cove here. All right, let's go ahead and Magma Spray the token so we can attack easily here. All right, I won't be playing that one, and I won't be playing that one. All right, let's go ahead and play out our treasure map. Won't be playing either of those. Or either of those. All right, fair enough. All right, now let's go ahead and attack. Say there's some good news, bad news going on here, but we'll see what happens. So I think what I'm going to do is attack, draw with this treasure in case we draw something to remove this. Well, we did, but sorcery speed. It has Menace, so he can't block that. He can trade with Captain Lannery Storm, and pretty much has to, I'd say. All right, so good news, bad news, right? Good news is we're going to lose our Noxious Gearhulk next turn. Good news for our opponent, I suppose. That's bad news for us. Good news is we get to untap with Chandra and a Scry from treasure map and cut ribbons to try to end the game because we have one in the graveyard as well. We're starting to get up there on mana, and our opponent is almost out of cards here. Oh no, they have our own Phoenix. It's pretty annoying. From your graveyard. So it actually won't work though because the Phoenix will be in our graveyard. It does block this thing though, but I guess we're going to cut so it won't. Alright, I do not want that mountain. I guess it doesn't block at all, I suppose, because we have to pitch the Noxious Gearhulk. Unless I want to pitch the Chandra. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Gearhulk's going to do more damage than Chandra, maybe. Depends what we flip with Chandra. I actually think that I am just going to get rid of Chandra. I think I value getting him with 5, given we just want to cut ribbons twice to win. Or even better, we can just Sweltering Suns. Yeah, this won't take out our Noxious Gearhulk here. And we can Abrade, which doesn't actually matter. So I'm just not going to cast it, I guess. What about the second one? Nothing on the second one either. All right, well, we'll get in for 5 here. I'll go ahead and cut this thing. Even though it won't do anything for our opponent, I'm going to cut it just so we can be mana efficient here and maybe get another trigger off of this. I'd love to put a creature into play that we can sacrifice to the Cruel Reality. Not off the first one, though. I guess I can scry now. Oh, well, no, I can't. All right, but either way, we got there. In fact, this is quite a bit of value because we get to cut down the token. We get to have the Wily Goblin in play. And you know what? We get a Treasure Cove to sack this treasure and draw another Wily Goblin. So basically the dream here. Don't need to cast that Abrade. Or either of those cards. So basically everything worked out perfectly. We made the right decision to get rid of Chandra. If unintuitive, the right decision to get rid of Chandra and keep the Noxious Gearhulk because it represents more damage. And we even have the mana here to treasure map. Oh my gosh, that is a second Cruel Reality. All right. These are quite the win conditions. I think I'm going to bottom this. We just want land because we're just going to ribbons our opponent. This is great. Double Cruel Reality. I love it. Unfortunately for our opponent, I believe we have lethal. All right, we'll put this on the bottom. We'll make all this treasure, and now we will cut. And this is why you play cut ribbons, friends. All right, let's make X7. All right, we did it. What a game. That was insane. What a crazy, crazy match that game that was. That wasn't even the match. All right, moving on to sideboard, I guess. I would like these Duresses so that... And I would like these Direfleet Daredevils, and I would like these Doomfalls. The Sweltering says it's pretty decent. The Magma Spray, not super key. The Captain Landry Stormer is actually pretty good there. Pirate's Pillage might be good. Glorybringers, the stupid Liliana's the problem, to be honest. That's the scariest thing our opponent has working for him. We don't need as many cut ribbons. We can cut some of those. The Abrades are just removal. Which is fine, but what if we do something like this? On the one hand, I want to cut 6 drops since we're on the draw. Maybe I cut a Noxious Gearhulk. What I don't like about what we've done to our deck here, and I guess it doesn't change that much, you know, we're really, honestly, we're not that much worse against Liliana. We're just kind of bad against Liliana in general. Glorybringer, very important for taking it down. But we also have Duresses and Doomfalls now. In fact, I kind of want this other Doomfall. And maybe I don't want an Abrade. You know, basically, we assume that maybe I'd cut one of these. I think maybe I actually want the Sweltering Suns. The things I'm most scared of, in terms of creatures, what I'm most scared about for my opponent is Liliana tokens, right? That was how we almost died last game, was our opponent having a bunch of tokens, and we were able to dig out of it by the power of the Sunbird's Invocation, but those were definitely the scariest thing we faced. So, you know, Sweltering Suns might just be better than Abrade in most situations here. Well, I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep it. We're obviously taking a risk here, but it's got a lot of what we want. It's got Wily Goblin. It's got the Doomfalls to tear apart opponent's hand. It's got Sunbird's Invocation. We just need to hit a red land. Never didn't have it. All right, so now we can go turn 2 Wily Goblin, turn 3 something. Maybe turn 4 Sunbird's Invocation. All right, Sweltering Sun's not bad here. Cruel Reality. That was such a beat. I can't believe we beat... Not only did we beat 2 Cruel Realities, it's not like they were at the... Oh, our opponent doesn't have anything. Okay. Not only is all of that true, we also beat one that was just in play for forever, which is kind of nuts in itself. All right, gonna have to play the Canyon Slough here, just so we can start doomfalling next turn. I'll go ahead and play the treasure map. Will I sack the treasure to it? Probably not. I don't think we need to scry right now. We don't know exactly what we need. Our opponent's putting us under no pressure. They're clearly just sitting on red cards and removal. We get a Doomfall and treasure map here, and then hopefully next turn cast Sunbird's Invocation. So our opponent's hand's going to get... Our Wily Goblin bit the dust. I accept. All right, let's see what they're working with. Whew! It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. All right, I don't care about these. We won't be playing creatures. Liliana is the scariest thing here. However, Vraska's negate is actually the only one that matters this turn. I'm going to take the negate. That way, next turn we can Doomfall for the Liliana, and the turn after that play Sunbird's Invocation and be safe in doing so. I don't particularly care about a Gifted Aetherborn right now. All right, I want to put a land. That's actually the perfect land right there. It gives us our double black for the rest of the game. It means we get to repeat what we just did, which is Doomfall our opponent and still treasure map. All right, so they still don't have another land. They added nothing we care about. Yeah, just going to take the Liliana here. It's the scariest thing. We can handle all the creatures in some fashion or another. The removal doesn't matter. So, you know, it's this weird game where we're both trying to play. We're both trying to out-control each other. You know, we're obviously both control decks here. But we, I think, are better set up, both with Sunbird's Invocation and with the treasure map here. And I don't really need, I guess it's fine. We have enough 6-drops, I'll keep it. Will I? Yeah, I will. That way we can still activate treasure map here. As a matter of fact, I just activate treasure map now. I don't think it changes much, right? I guess it means we get untap with the next. It doesn't really matter. I will put that on bottom, though. All right. I don't really see how our opponent is going to be able to beat this Sunbird's Invocation right now, but I suppose we'll find out. Their hand is clearly very good, and we don't have a lot of cards in hand necessarily, but we have a Treasure Cove, we have Treasure to Sacrifice, and we know 4 of our opponent's 5 cards, and we're just going to start grinding out value that they have to deal with. And again, Gonti's a good card, but Gonti and Aetherborn are going to bite the dust here to Sweltering Suns. And then we're going to set up another treasure map. For what it's worth, this land also is, Treasure Cove is not legendary. Seems like it probably should be, but it is not, for whatever reason. So that works out pretty well for us as well. Oh my gosh, another Sunbird's Invocation. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a sucker for value. Also, we might just hit the removal we need off of this. Sunbird's Invocation, triggering Sunbird's Invocation has to be one of the best things you can do. All right, there's a Chandra, there's a direct. Do I take Sunbird's Invocation number 3? I think I do. Well then, what do we do now? I think that I'm going to cast Sweltering Suns with 3 Sunbird's Invocations in play. Sunbird's Invocation, triggering Sunbird's Invocation to cast a 3rd Sunbird's Invocation. It's I don't know, just call it Sunbird's Inception, I guess. This is nuts. All right, we'll cast Sweltering Suns here, and we'll look at the top 9 cards. All right, the first one whiffs, whatever. Second one gives me a Braid. You know, I mean, I guess that doesn't matter either here. And third one gives me a Duress. You know what? I will take a Duress. I would like to Duress my opponent, and I would like to take this Vraska's Contempt out of their hand. Well then. Oh, I love New Standard already. Well, that's a good card. I'll give you that. Oh my gosh. New Standard is lit, as they say. Let's draw a card here. All right, let's start the Wily Goblin train. All right, none on the first one, none on the second one, none on the third one. Big deal. For what it's worth, Rekindling Phoenix might kill us, I suppose. All right, treasure map. Nothing. Nothing. Duress. All right, we'll take a Duress. Take another Reaver's Ambush. All right. Get a treasure map in play. And another Wily Goblin, because why not? Nothing. Nothing. And nothing. All right, fair enough. All right, so we've torn apart our opponent's hand. This is actually... Oh, I see. Gonti means you can cast it anytime. I see. All right, sure. I guess we'll go ahead and sack a treasure here. Scry. I'll put that land on bottom. As long as we don't die to our own Phoenix, I think we'll be all right. And be pretty unlucky to die to our own Phoenix, but not impossible, I suppose. Clearly, I should have treasure mapped before there, but whatever. It's going to be okay, I'd say. All right, we'll play this. We'll get 3 Sunbirds and Vacations triggers. Duress or Cut to Ribbons, huh? Attempting to duress my opponent. Gonna go. I can't even cast Cut, I guess. Oh, because 4? We should be able to. It's highlighted. Just clearly I don't understand how this card works. I mean, the convert mana cost, you add both sides, it's still only 4. Whatever, we'll just duress our opponent again. Because why not? Best way to play sideboard cards for free off of Sunbirds Invocation. Yep, the old Reaver Ambush on Wily Goblin. That cannot feel very good. All right, Direfleet, Poisoner, and Noxious Gearhulk. Okay. Let's get some more triggers. Oh, look. Value. I'll take a Chandra. Yep. Chandra seems pretty good. This is so sick. Oh, this is so incredible. Oh, look. Should we duress our opponent again? I think we shall. All right, still nothing there. I'm not going to cast another Chandra, so it doesn't matter. But all right, so we will now attack with both of these. I think that this works. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just kill it with Chandra, I guess. I need to actually read this, I suppose, and understand how it works. I don't think that they can get it back, because I think that this token will not allow for that. This is so many words. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature and return target card named Rekindling Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. So it's in my graveyard, so I don't think it does anything. So I don't think I need to hit it with Chandra. I think I can just plus Chandra, get the damage in. All right. Chandra is going to show me something. A Glorybringer, right? Well, I'm not going to play that one. Okay, so it is worth noting our opponent has a couple good cards in hand, right? They have Noxious Gearhulk and the Poisoner. And now just a Noxious Gearhulk and an Unknown, but... Oh, wow, they don't even sacrifice it? Because there's not a target? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The ability can't trigger without a target. That's interesting. I guess it's just a blocker. I appreciate our opponent's resolve, by the way. Fighting the good fight when your opponent has 3 Sunbirds Invocations, a treasure map, and a Chandra in play, that's pretty brave. I'll give you that. A braid, huh? Yeah, may as well keep it. Yes, I should have cast that other Wily Goblin so I'd have a treasure, but it doesn't matter. We get to flip this treasure map next turn, have 2 treasure coves. Oh, Ravenous Chupacabra. All right. Glorybringer down. All right, let's go ahead and start things off by flipping this treasure map. Oh, I would definitely like to keep that. Oh, and I get to draw it. Oh, it feels so good. Let's cast it. Well, I guess if our opponent draws land, it goes down to Noxious Gearhulk. Oh, whatever. They don't draw land. It's pretty good. Plus, you know, triple... Okay. Accomplishment unlocked. There's nothing else I can do with this format. This format's done. It's over. I have 4 Sunbirds Invocations in play. Thanks for playing, everybody. Alright. Alright, give me a Rekindling Phoenix, please. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. I guess I won't play Doomfall. I would like to, but I can't. 4 Sunbirds Invocation. Achievement unlocked standard. Oh my gosh. How ridiculous. Alright, you know what? In case we didn't cast enough free cards. Oh no, they didn't let us! In case we didn't cast enough free cards, let's attack with this old Elder Dinosaur, Etali Primal Storm. Get some off the top of each player's library. There you go, everybody. That is new standard. Welcome to Solving Standard for Sunbirds Invocation. Big Red, I'm Corbin Hostler. Thank you for watching.